Welcome back to 90-Second Nuggets. Now, in this episode, we're actually going to do a part 2 on what is happening in Texas. Now, Texas experienced this terrible blizzard. You can see the link to the other video in the description below, but we went over some of the fundamental problems of that because we saw a corporate company prioritize profit over people and depriving millions of people of necessary utilities like heat in the middle of a blizzard. The consequences of that is what we want to talk about today because people died. They froze to death. And just today there was a story about an 11-year-old boy who died of hypothermia in his trailer home because he was deprived of heat. Now, this was a conscious decision by a private company in order to preserve profits. This is a good example of bad capitalism because these companies, while they should have had the wherewithal and the conscience to make good decisions that would not disenfranchise and literally physically hurt people, but if their companies are not going to do the right thing if left to their own devices, that is the place of good regulations and good policy to make sure that they do. The fact that there's no policies really in place to prevent private companies from making decisions like that could detrimentally affect so many people and enrich and keep comfortable so few at the top, that is inherently problematic. And again, a good example of bad capitalism.